Yeah.
Penny, I'm back in that mode.
Got that transportation and prostitution. He ain't get charged with no rape, no nothing. Cause this case was, they didn't bring up that. They just brought up the prostitution and the racketeering shit.
Feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams.
So if they'd have brought up the other shit, then
their signal caller can lead them to glory.
It went down.
What a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Oh yeah, those the hella shoots. Like the team up there. They shoot like a few times after.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
I need to figure out somewhere else to place them fucking shit though. Gotta do more damage. The right side.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fakes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. I be trying to put them shit where they can't shoot. Come on. They got the fucking sidelock on their team. You know, fucking going back line shooting shit.
You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
I'd be pissed the fuck off.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw.
Now that's the crazy. The R1 shits will stay there. But
guys, when you think
as
about
long as that
State,
fucking
really
nasty, yeah, that
matchup here.
fucking nasty shit, bro, I'd be mad as hell. I done died.
fucked
Why
them
we
up
only
too.
got one healer? What are we doing? They switch back. Oh,
That's what fucked them up too.
Fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in.
How the fuck y'all let the bitch sleep me? Then it sleep me for fucking 6 seconds. Come on, bro.
A big third down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
I'm not getting here. What the fuck?
Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day
Loki
come on
got
that
a switch,
field goal.
man. There's no reason.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He unleashes a long one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. But these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. He's got it at the 30. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house. Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
For fucking hell. While our Loki is sitting.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time.
That nigga shot me.
But they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away.
Oh, this old
because
ain't
the
even
offense is
shit
going
to kill me. It's a fucking Psylocke old.
Now the play fake.
Bro, you remember I said I had 8,000
Trying to
damage.
make
That was
magic
what?
on the scramble.
Fucking
And he
3
tries to
minutes
get
ago.
away, but he
That's
cannot. He's
13,000
taken down.
damage.
He'll lose a couple.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Now this QB already in the first quarter
God,
has taken
can I
some
get
serious
healed?
punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious
Mount
snaps.
this bitch with 14,000 damage,
Gets
bro.
down there, he gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Shit.
And
My God, you're trying to fight a bitch. Heal me, my nigga.
Absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game.
Bro, for whatever reason, our healers think they can hit the bitch, though. Heal me, my nigga. Fuck her, heal me. Fuck you think you gonna do to the bitch?
Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh my God, she's not dead.
Mark it at the 46.
Look at this. Look at this.
Ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch.
Since I switched from being a fucking tank, nigga, I ain't got healed
This is a
yet.
designed run. Breaks into the open. They get this.
Yeah, bro, but I ain't gonna get there to fucking make it. Like, these niggas is just
And the Buffaloes
looking dumb as hell, bro.
The defense uses their second time
I
out
killed
of the
one
half as they
healer.
try to get their act together.
Look at this shit. Dead. Dead.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
No, fuck that, but the tank is 15-9.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Fucking hate this shit. Heal me.
With the catch, it's Welsh. Gets away from one, finds room.
Bruh.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They've done a really good job
Bro, look at my
identifying
damage compared to
mismatches, and they
everybody
find
else's,
one
bro.
out of the backfield there.
Don't,
Reese, I really don't think
bruh.
it's that hard. My
Heal
guy is
me,
better
my
than
nigga.
yours.
If I'm the
Find
one doing the
matchup
fucking
across the
damage,
field.
heal
Running back's
me,
got some
nigga.
speed. Get in
Fuck
his hands
them.
quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Heal the nigga with the kill. Make sure he don't die.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback making checks.
Bro, I died now. He just got one heel off.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it down the left. Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Oh, yeah, that's that shit. He got the team up.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up.
Bro, who the fuck is shooting at me?
Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Got 3 healers.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Where did he find a hole in the defense? And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work.
Yeah, that shit right there is his team.
Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle. Right down the gut of the field. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
You get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Green. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
See, this is shit. I should have been saved my fucking self. God damn.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for.
He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
How, bro? How?
They'll send the back in motion. On the option.
When the fuck did Luna and
Now the toss.
the bitch do they? Oh, bro, that's the shit I'm talking about. They never do that shit with me, alright?
That's exactly
I ain't
what
seen
you
no
want
Luna
against the
or
option.
coaching
You want
that,
that
bro.
thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option.
If
The
you get this
quarterback,
quarter,
they
they'll
set
take
the
it
pitch
down
out
here.
wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
He'll pitch it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Step back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Y'all been losing, huh?
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Who do we got on their team?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Now you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Hard running there. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. But defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bucks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Got this bitch.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
Fucking Moon Knight, bro.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
No, he put that hawk right behind you.
He wants to change this route.
I did my other dream.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for his man. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. And they will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Pick up a few on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
That's right.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Going to try to put one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Bro, he the only nigga that didn't die.
Just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Buffaloes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's
Let's
able
go
to
there. Where's the remote?
into bad decisions. He did it right
He
there.
dropped
Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I'm talking about knee healing. Bitch, shoot that nigga.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Right on target this time. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. Across the 40 out of bounds down to 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the counter. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
Heel, Silo. I mean, fucking. What's that other bitch, bro? Come on, my nigga. Where the fuck is you at?
Football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
where the fuck is the mantis, bro? Oh, dead. You sorry, bitch. Come on, bro.
But now, what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? So far, not a lot of success.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
You know who I didn't see at all, though?
Long from the 40.
No, Captain America. Bruh, I did not. Hella was right there, like behind you shooting all the time. That bitch had 31 kills.
And they can't hook up on the
I think
big
one
play, and that
time
brings
I
up a
seen
4th down.
Well,
the
it looked like
fucking
the
Iron
offense
Man
had a
just
rhythm
shooting
here
at
early in the
her
drive,
with a
getting the
beam.
1st down, but I don't know about
But
that play call.
where the
Going deep
fuck
on 3rd down, low
was the
percentage
fucking
throw,
Captain America
it falls
though?
incomplete, and all that that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game. And you got to be careful when you attack him.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and beating blocks, beating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free unencumbered to get to the football.
You get a fucking
They've made third
easy
down
target like tanks that just be standing there.
From the 28.
Really, anybody that's just standing, not moving around, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Barmore. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 14 yards on the pickup and a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
38-31. I'm up, but it's just stressful.
He might want another play. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender.
How is this nigga Iron Man not dead, bro?
Complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge...
Bro, why are these niggas not dying? Because I'm shooting these niggas.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route.
Bro, my accuracy is dog shit with this nigga though, bro. What the fuck? Bro, nobody is getting hit with these fucking attacks, bro. They open. And I couldn't do the fucking hold to bring nobody back, cause I fucking died. And we gotta start all the way back here. I hate this shit, my nigga. God damn. Why we don't start right here like they do when they fucking get to this fucking objective, bro?
Straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, bro, I gotta switch.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Going right to work up top. Dumps it to the back. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He's gonna lead the boot.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him.
These niggas behind us? What the fuck?
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit. Force of that incompletion.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. It's complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter.
Iron Man, oh no, Squirrel Girl shooting over the fucking barrier, bro. Didn't even see me.
Locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth.
Oh, cool.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Iron Man and his splash damage is really pissing me the fuck off. This nigga not shooting.
Down, wants to throw.
Shooting
and the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, you know, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
I knew you about to do that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more.
Bro, how did I just die like that?
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field.
I should have switched and been doing more
Going
damage.
to the ground.
They'll
knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Colorado. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or
What you do, bro?
He's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut
I said, what you do?
I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him. At some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And what you said, nigga?
They're getting set to kick it away, and
No, I'm still in my game.
a little oomph out of this crowd.
This is right. Ooh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
That's a great job by the coverage unit on special teams, flying down the field, not just getting to the ball carrier, but knocking the ball free and creating a massive takeaway. You could argue that's easily one of the biggest plays of this game.
Was crazy.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the
Why in the pin? What is the point of that?
Niggas ain't got shit else to do, so he in there just lifting weights.
Niggas doing competitions and
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Wide receiver comes in motion.
well, I'm eating.
Back has it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bucks. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They
so much damage, bro.
at the 29.
Yeah.
And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
He didn't do a hurt. Oh.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
Y'all flipping him off.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that.
What the heck?
Bro, I went into my ult and died instantly. Where's the blocking shit, bro?
Okay, so
where's the blocking?
The offense returning to the field.
This shit says boost his speed, damage, and attack range, deliver stronger punches while reducing cooldown of dragon defense. Is that not the defensive shit too? Or is it just L2 the defense shit, bro? God
if it ain't
damn.
Broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Running into the open space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Bro, I just died instantly again. What the fuck is the defense shit? Bitch, I'm in the L2 mode.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Bruh, where's the defense?
1st and 10.
I stopped punching. Bro, this shit.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read.
Damn it.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. There's the pressure. They'll go with the quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop of the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
This nigga came and got me, and me only. Nowhere to go.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's
getting rid of the fucking
just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
They'll run the option. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability to stop the run.
I can't even set up a fucking
unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
I switch to a tank and then get healed 6, bro.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. The option look. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Quarterback keeper. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the 1st down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed.
There he goes. Flipping through the defense. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Fucking got rid of the
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll ride the hot hand. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
How the fuck did they not?
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He wants to take the top off. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping.
That's why they call you Squidward, bro.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover
Yeah.
to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah. I know what he's about to say. I already know what he's about to say. He's about to say it. Oh, I thought he was about to say it.
It was clear, nigga. I didn't even hear what you said.
Mind your back up. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Just mind your business, that's all. Clear the air. Where put the fucking shit down?
Yeah.
We fucked Thor up.